Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new Gran Turismo 7 money method video. And in this video I'm going to be showing you guys a money tune that I've made for this car right here, which is a Lamborghini Gallardo LP 560-4. Alright, so this car is on sale inside the brand central, so let's go in. And once you're in, you're gonna go to Europe and then scroll down to Italy, press on Lamborghini, and then once you are in, go into the showroom and then you'll see the car that we'll be using today. This is the Lamborghini Gallardo LP 560-4 from the year 2008, and this car here costs a total of 260,000 credits. And then for the color selection, there's only 3 in total, which is this white, black, and yellow. Alright, so for this build, we are not going to be using the white body, okay? No white body. Make sure you guys don't get this wrong, alright? No white body. So for the wheels, the rim diameter is going to be 19 inch, which is standard. The rim width is going to be wide and the offset is going to be standard. And now for the custom parts, the front is going to be type A, the side is going to be type B, the rear is going to be standard, and the wing is going to be type A. Before we continue, if you guys are enjoying the video so far, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. It helps me a lot and really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers before the end of 2025. So yeah, anyways, here is the tune. As you guys can see, this is a 700 pp tune. So starting off with the tires, we are going to be using racing hards. Make sure you guys do have yourself intermediate tires and heavy red tires, because we might use them for the that we're going to do. And then moving on to the suspension, we are going to be using the fully customized suspension, and here is the suspension setup. So yeah, there's that. I am gonna go through this quite quickly, so feel free to pause the video so you guys can copy this one by one. And then moving on to the differential, we are going to be using the fully customized differential, and here is the differential setup. And then for the front and rear torque distribution, I like having it at 40-60. And then moving on to the aerodynamics, downforce 229 to the rear and 105 to the front. So yeah, make sure you guys do have the correct custom parts installed inside the GT Auto. And then moving on to the ECU, full control computer, upper adjustment 100%, ballast is going to be 0 kg, ballast positioning 0, so we are not adding in any extra weight, so yeah, that is nice. And then moving on to the power shifter is going to be 90%. The transmission, it is going to be the fully customizable racing transmission. And then for the manual adjustment, here it is. I did make 6 gear quite long. That's because when we are going down the straight road in the racetrack, in 6 gear, it will keep the revs of the car quite low, which does help the car become a bit more fuel efficient. So yeah, as a result, it helps the car save extra fuel, which is always a good thing. And then moving on to the turbocharger, it's going to be set to none, intercooler none. For the air cleaner, muffler and exhaust manifold, that is all going to be set to normal. And then for the brake system, it's going to be normal, brake pads normal. Don't worry, the standard brakes of this car is actually surprisingly good. And then for the brake controller, make sure you guys do have that installed. For the front rear balance, is going to be set to -1. Then moving on to the drivetrain, the clutch and flywheel, that is going to be set to racing. And then all the way on the bottom right over here for the bodywork, the weight reduction stage 1, 2 and 3, that's all going to be installed, and the increased body rigidity is going to be installed as well. So yeah, as you guys can see, this Lamborghini Gallardo build is a very lightweight build. So taking a look at the performance of this car right here, 527 horsepower, and the torque is 386.7 foot-pound of torque. And then for the weight, it is going to be 2,423 pounds in kilograms. That is a total of 1,099 kilograms. So yeah, this Lamborghini Gallardo is very light. So for this race, the difficulty is going to be set to easy. The race we are going to be doing today will be in Europe, and then over on the left side over here in France, 24 hours of Le Mans, and this is the event that we are going to be doing today. This is the World Touring Car 700. This is an endurance race and it lasts for a total of 30 minutes long. It does have tire and fuel consumption, and also this race right here has random weather, so it might rain or it might not on a random lap. So make sure you guys do have yourself intermediate tires and wet tires just in case if it does rain or not. Alright, jumping straight into the race, and time for me to walk you guys through on what I've done in this race right here when it comes to the strategy. Also, just a little heads up, the footage I'm showing guys right here, the way the race plays through might be a little bit different compared to your own race, and that's because this race right here has random weather. So because of that, the result of each race and also the way the race plays through is going to be slightly different from one another. Anyways, so if you guys take a look at my fuel map right now, at the start of the race I've set it to 6, which is all the way to lean. So this car right here on fuel map 6, it will be able to push out a total of 3 full laps, and then for the other fuel maps like fuel map 1, you'll be able to push out a total of 1 full lap, and then for fuel map 3, you will be able to push out a total of 2 full laps. So yeah, thanks to the weight reduction upgrades, which has made this car very light, because it is now pretty decent when it comes to the fuel efficiency. And by the way, I will be running this car on fuel map 6 all the way until I have to pit to refuel. Fast forward to the end of lap number 3 right here, so this is when I'm going to be entering the pit lane to refuel the car, and also taking a look at the weather radar, and judging by the direction that the clouds are moving, it looks like it is not going to rain. So yeah, right here, entering the pit lane, swapping to a new set of racing hard tires, and yeah, taking a look at the amount of fuel left that I have, 5% of fuel remaining. So yeah, the car has just the right amount to push out a total of 3 full laps. So yeah, right here I will be refueling the car until it is completely full. And after I exit the pit lane, my fuel map is still going to be kept on 6. Fast forward again to the end of lap number 5 right here. So the rain has hit the track, so I am forced to enter the pit lane to swap tires. And yeah, right here, entering the pit lane, sliding into the wall. I lost grip when I was entering the pit lane there. Anyways, so I will be entering the pit lane, swapping to a set of intermediate tires, and I will also refuel the car to the amount that I require. And for anybody that's wondering, my fuel map is still kept on 6, which is all the way to lean. So yeah, I pretty much kept my fuel map on 6 all the way until the end of the race. The car feels pretty nice in the rain, you know, it's stable of course thanks to the 4-wheel drive system, although there is one thing that's a bit weird for this car, and that is the physics of the handling. It reminds me a lot like a Group B rally car for some reason, which is, you know, kind of weird for a car like this, but overall haven't really had any issues with how it felt. It feels good, I like it in my opinion, and yeah, it's just a good alternative. Anyways, now let's talk about the penalties that can ruin your clean racing bonus for this race right here. So there is only one, and that is if you pass under a yellow flag. So if a yellow flag comes up, don't do anything silly, don't get a penalty from the yellow flag, and you and your clean racing bonus should be good. Fast forward to the end right here, taking the final corners of Le Mans, and the timer has reached 0, and crossing the finish line, finishing first place. And here is a payout. There you go, got my clean racing bonus, and this is the time it took for me to complete the race. And that is going to be the end of today's Gran Turismo 7 Money Method video. So if you guys did enjoy it, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one, and goodbye.